Hey everybody, what's going on out there? People say I'm mad. People say I have an anger problem. People say I blow up, I guess. Not anybody that lives with me or loves me or knows me. Just you guys on these videos. Because I do get upset. And I do yell, I cuss, and everything else. But it's not from that I'm angry or I got an anger problem or anything. It's just I get so sick and tired. People, you got one of these phones right in your hands. Right in your hands. And you won't even use them for you to understand shit. Oh, you'll use them to play games and text people and send pictures, and you'll use it for all that. But you won't use it for any kind of knowledge you might be able to get out of it. It just blows my mind, and that's what pisses me off, because there are thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of people in this country that's been telling you guys they're violating this Constitution like it's going out of style. I keep telling you, now I don't know how to convince you any more than, do what I'm getting ready to do here. This might drop a seed. And I'm going to also apologize for something else I've said that I've had it brought to my attention that I was wrong about. And I was wrong, because I should have looked it up before I ran my mouth. I was wrong, but with what I was wrong about, usually it wouldn't just normally be one violation that would make them. Now listen, what I was wrong about is I have said that people that didn't keep their oath of office, after they were sworn in, whether it be cops, military, politicians, judges, anybody, that if they violated their oath of office, that I said in one video that they were traitors or treasonous. Well, that's where I was wrong, because they do have a penalty laid out for people who violate the oath of office. Now, the code, if you guys will take 2 seconds, if you want to see what their oath actually is. Now, this here was the one I swore to when I went into the military, I believe. That was 40 years ago, folks. It looks and it says oath of office, so if there's a different one, it's worded pretty much a lot like this one. And I've also seen local oaths that local PD has taken and stuff, and it's pretty much the same thing. But this, all you have to do is type into Google, folks, your favorite search engine, and you can look up Title 5, U.S. Code 3331. That'll read, and it's not very long, folks. I wrote it down right here. It's not real long. It's a read that you need to read and see what they swear in their oath. And it says, "So help me God," at the end. So you're actually asking at the end for God's help to make sure you do things right. Now, that's, if you want to see the oath of office, that's what these guys take. That's the oath. I'm done with that. I'm going to put this aside. And I've got marked down here that I want to apologize. Make sure I apologize. And I honestly mean it, for you vets, officers, judges, everybody. It is not a treasonous act, or you're not considered a traitor if you just violate your oath of office. It's not. And I will tell you what the punishments for that is. But I want to say that I'm correcting myself on that. I feel like the way things are going today, it should be but it's not. Now, Title 5, U.S. Code 7311, tells you what the punishment is for violation of the oath of office. And it looks like just two things. The first one is removal from office and confinement or a fine. That's the punishment. You can be removed from office and confined, or confined means jail, or just a fine, I guess. So that proves I was dead wrong, according to the Constitution. I was dead wrong about it being a traitorous act or anything, treasonous. Now, when you start looking into these, right in that same area, there was an executive order that was put out, and it's Executive Order 10450. You can look these up, folks. But it specifies that it is a violation of Title 5, U.S. Code 7311, for any persons taking the oath of office to advocate the alteration of any form of government of the United States by unconstitutional means. Let me read that again. The executive order that was put into place is Executive Order 10450. 10450 specifies that it is a violation of Title 5 U.S. Code 7311 for any persons taking the oath of office to advocate the alteration of the form of government of the United States by unconstitutional means. It also says our form of government is defined by the Constitution of the United States. That's what makes you a republic. A republic is ruled by laws. A democracy is ruled by majority rule, what do they call that? Mob rule. 51% of the people control 49% of the people. The law be damned. It states after that, it can only be altered, meaning the Constitution can only be altered, the law can only be altered, the laws can only be changed by a constitutional amendment. Not by governors, not by clown shows that aren't even a part of the government. You know who they are. 3 letters. Cat David Cat. You know who they are. Don't make me think of fucking... I ain't got time for that. People, if you would just... These few that I'm telling you about, if you would look those up. Now, the other ones are... There's also Title 18, U.S. Code 241 and 242. Now, 241 is conspiracy to violate somebody's rights under the color of law. It means somebody who is like a cop or a judge or somebody who has arrest authorities, sheriffs, stuff like that, that they violate your rights because they are a police officer and not because they had a reason to violate your rights. That means they're using the color of law, they're using law to violate your rights, and that is a major no-no. Look it up. Title 18, U.S. Code 241. Now, Title 18, U.S. Code 242 is whoever's carried that out. It's a done deal. They've already done it. Whatever they conspired to do, they've already done it. That's part 2. That's 241. Or no, that's 242. 241 is conspiracy to do it. They're talking about it, planning on it, going to do it, hadn't done it yet. 242 is where they've done it, and now they're being charged for it. These two things alone, folks, they've been doing to us for 2 years now. 2 years. All of us. If your Constitution's in place, why isn't anybody doing anything about it? Now, those two I was just talking about, Title 18, U.S. Code 241, 242, if anybody's convicted of those charges and somebody died in the process, the death penalty can be given to the people who are convicted of it. But there are major life sentences that go along with it. But the death penalty can go along with it too. That's how serious that shit is, folks. Where's your Constitution today? Where's your Constitution today? Now, this here, the one I just read off about this executive order, and, our laws, they've taken a constitutional amendment to change our laws, and that's what the republic was, and not a demonocracy. This one proves the other one, and I can't remember what it was, but it's one of these titles and codes that states that the federal government's job is to ensure every state in the Union of the United States of America has a republican form of government. Not a demonocracy, not a mob rules, not a majority rules, but a republic. Constitution rules. This backs that one just as well. Now, when I said I was wrong about somebody breaking the oath of office and not being a traitor or treasonous, that's true. But usually, if they've broke their oath of office, what else have they done? Have they helped get some laws passed that are not constitutional, or that are unconstitutional, and didn't do it the way the Constitution says they were supposed to do it? Then that is traitor. That is treasonous. Are these people putting laws in place to contradict the Constitution? Yes, that is traitorous. That is treasonous. So usually, if they violate their oath of office, just that alone, it's no big deal. It's what else they're doing when they are violating that oath of office. What are they doing to violate that oath? That's what builds up to make it a traitorous or treasonous act. And there ain't none of you, not a one of you, not even Brian from High Impact. He's doing First and Second Amendment audits now. He's reaching out because he knows them First and Second Amendment auditors are getting all kinds of views and their channels are growing. So he's going that way. They're standing out there claiming to be the employers of the cops when they ain't never been paid with real money. Brian says that very same thing. So how can you be the employers of the cops if you ain't never been paid with real money? Are we playing a game with monopoly money? Is that what we're doing, Brian? That's what aggravates me about these big channels. They say shit and they don't even believe it. They don't live by what they're saying is wrong. They pay all their taxes, federal income, every freaking thing. They follow every rule that they make out, but they get on their damn channels. Oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Everybody's a Freemason, this is wrong, this is wrong. Everybody's a Freemason, this is wrong. But you ask them, well, what are you doing? Well, I'm just trying to tell everybody what's wrong. That's it. Ain't none of them making a stand. Ain't none of them. Brian says shit like, why are you paying federal taxes? You're giving them money to run off of. Guarantee you Brian's paying federal taxes. Guarantee it. Well, folks, that's all the farther I'm going with this. I had a whole damn thing I was going to do here. Had all kinds of notes. It ain't even worth it because you guys won't look up these codes. You don't give a shit what the Constitution says. You think a democracy is the Constitution. You won't even look up and see what's the difference between a republic and a constitution, and a democracy. You won't even look that up on your $1,000 freaking phone you got in your hand 24 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week. You won't even look that up. And then people get mad because I call them morons, dumbasses, stupid, ignorant, fucking idiots, and all this shit. You get mad, but you act like one. You got the abilities to not be those things. And you won't use them to ensure that you're not. You'll just go along to get along. It's more popular to be politically correct. It's more popular to have Common Core math in a school. It's more popular to think there's 50 different kinds of sexes on the earth. It's more popular to think there's billions of billions and billions of worlds and planets and entities and everything flying through an empty fake space. You would just soon live in ignorance than to know the truth and have to fight to survive. I mean, everybody says, there are some people call it Matrix. Like the movie Matrix. But that's exactly where you people are, just like that guy. He knows he got out. They got him out. He wants to go back because he likes that life. He wants to go back. He wants to be able to eat that fake steak and taste it and shit. He wants to go back. That is you people. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm looking right at you. Good luck with that, folks. But make no mistake, God loves you, and so do I. I just try to wake you up. Whether you like me or not, I don't even care about that. That has nothing to do with your soul. You liking me has nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with saving your soul. I can't do nothing about that. The person that can is Jesus Christ. He can save your soul. That's who you need to lock up with. Michael Jordan. Oh, you got to put him. You'll pay millions of dollars for his shit. Put him on a pedestal. Jesus? Nah. Oh, I believe in Jesus. I just don't think. I think the Bible's been manipulated by man, so I don't read that. And I think it's okay that there's 50 other sexes on the earth, and I think it's okay to believe in the Big Bang Theory, and I think it's okay that God loves all, even the gays. That everybody's going to heaven. It don't matter whether you're sleeping with animals or same sex or cars and houses. It don't matter. You just do what you will and you're all going to heaven. You gotta just give me a headache thinking about it. Be good, folks. If you don't find Jesus, you're not going to like what's coming. It's just another video of Watachi proving to you your Constitution is not in play. And you're still a moron if you think it is. That moron. Close so you can see it. Mindless ogres relying on non-existing saviors. That's a moron. Have a good night, folks. I'm out of here.